and more would be, in fact, viewing it once it is up. I mean, slots are really to be divided in three groups, actually, three batches. So there is this 80th batch, which is now in semester three, and this course is for semester three. There are other two groups which are 81 and 82, but they are at semester one and semester two type of. Okay, so good afternoon to all, and I welcome you to this session, and I welcome Dr. Anubhav Walia to this platform and to ISTD, and I would like to give. I mean, I'm thankful to her that she has accepted our invitation to act as faculty for the training analytics course. To tell you briefly about Dr. Anwar Walia, she is a Delhiite, having studied at Delhi University, and I also have done her PhD. And her PhD is in a special sort of topic, and that is followership. Many people have worked on leadership, but she has worked on followership, and she has interesting take on why and how a strong and good followership is the backbone for a strong leadership. She has done a lot of work, and her corporate experience is in different companies like Honeywell, ICICI Bank, Moody, ICL Certification, Vista, Leveler, Helps Industries, etc. She has more than 20 years experience, though it doesn't appear at all from her looks, right? And she has a large amount of consultancy and training experience for different companies like Irish Group, Honeywell, Ambuja Overseas, Bosch, Click Clothing, Emerson, Alstom, Airtel, Aircel, EIL, JCB, Bosch, a fairly long list. If I start sort of, we can share it later on. She is done number of programs in person and also online, and is quite comfortable with the new technology and all that, right? On leadership and followership, creative and lateral thinking, change engagement, executive presence, strategic IQ, train the trainer, HR analytics, right? And building team in virtual era, right? Interpersonal and intrapersonal skills, emotional intelligence, and this is just half. Another half is I'm not reading it out, right? So she has also been an alumni of this ISTD course on training and development. So uh, let's welcome her, and I would request you to start off this unique experience and expertise that you have on the HR analytics and the training analytics in particular. Right. Welcome you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so very much, sir. In fact, it's always an honor to be a part of ISTD, and it is really close to my heart. So, a warm welcome to all of you, those who are a participant today, and great that you all are doing this wonderful course from Indian Society of Training and Development. Trust me, guys, I'll be very candid with you. It's a great opportunity that you have taken from your, tight schedule and actually enrolled for this program, and it's really beneficial because I have got a great benefit out of this course. So with this, a warm welcome on the course called HR Analytics. Yes, focusing on training analytics definitely, but I'll give you the in the next 9 sessions, so every week we will be meeting. I'll give you real hands-on experience on how HR analytics works because my experience comes from the HR. So to welcome you all on this, I think entire kudos to Kaushal sir. He's already spoke pretty high about me. So it was just a small, insight about me. It's just that I'm a trainer. I'm a consultant, which is an OD consultant. I focus purely into the human process intervention and human resource management intervention. And being a privilege to become an author in this COVID time, so that was a one credit to myself, and also a speaker on a various platform. So, as did sir mentioned that yes, with the 20 years of experience, I was heading the L&D and the quality verticals with a great organization, and not only having a best of the certification to my credit, but yes, I always highlight about the DDI USA, Mind Gym UK, and Australia Institute of Management Australia, including the Six Sigma, becoming a change agent with a black belt and a lean specialist and a 5S champion. Yes, as I'm an entrepreneur also, and I have formed a Prisma philosophy. So Prisma actually became an acronym, and it is nothing but prepare, respect, implement, share, and maintain. And our training programs actually focuses on this five verticals or a platform or enablers, I would say, in our organization for the generation to come and for the organization to transform. As I was, my association of ISTD never stopped. So I kept writing a lot of paper and I kept participating in their, Emerging HRD Thinker Award. And I was, I'm glad to share that I bagged five awards. Out of this, three were gold medal consecutive for, consecutive years onto this award. So with this note, let's start and understand. And I would suggest that what we'll do is in this HR analytics, we will like to understand, especially from you all, if you can just share on the chat box that which company are you working, or if you are just a student right now. So if you can give me a little bit insight about yourself, that shall be really great. And just open the chat box, ladies and gentlemen, whosoever is there, just share with me which company you are from, which state you are from, so that will really help me out. Yes, I would like to see people, so I could see okay, someone else would like to share. If anyone would like to mention the organization you are from or which state. Okay, I see Harpreet Singh is from Valvoline. Thank you so much. Oh, you have come from Chandigarh. Great, Harpreet. I am also from Chandigarh. My in-laws are there. Priyanka, you're from Asai India class. Very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, so I see some others are also writing in the meantime. So I can see a couple of you guys are from corporate, some of you are students. So I think let's highlight very strongly into the content bit. And if you want to reach out to me, okay, I see somebody from Deloitte. Okay, thank you so much, Ashish. You're from Deloitte. Great. So why I'm asking this, the reason behind is very clear that I can get you a certain set of examples to know which industry you are from. And yes, before I proceed, if you want to reach out to us, you can follow us, Prisma Philosophy, and the social media is Prisma Philosophy. And I am Anubha Walia. Again, the hashtag you can use, the social media is again, the Anubha Walia. So there is somebody else also just mention assistant vice. Okay, this is from Ericsson. In fact, Indranil Mukherjee. Thank you so much. You're an L&D professional. Super. Great. Nice. I see a lot of, again, people are writing. So let me just move on from here. Okay, so certain hygiene and the tips for all of you, I would request to use the chat box. Please put yourself into the mute, and we will have, in the ongoing session, certain polls, certain activities, certain case studies to make you all understand the real insight of it. So before I start, today's session will focus on the overview of HR and the concept of HR. We'll understand the people front, HR front, and the workforce. We'll also understand the benefits of HR analytics. And as it's the session, the first session will focus a little bit on the history of HR analytics, and then understand the importance of it. What are the challenges that people face, on the organization face, and what are the different types of HR analytics. I'm sure you must have got the entire schedule for the HR analytics. Yes, although the name says training analytics, but focus will be on the HR because it is a bigger umbrella for us. All right. So if I have to ask someone, HR or people of workforce, what's in a name, or can anyone tell me what could be the difference between the word HR, people or workforce? Anyone, just help me to understand. Maybe you can put it into the chat box, or maybe you can open up your, unmute yourself. That shall be great. So let's have a great interaction here. Anyone? HR, people or workflows? What's in a name? What is the difference? Anyone can highlight. As I mentioned, use a chat box or you can unmute yourself. Yes. Okay, so all right. So what I'll do is I'm just putting my video just a second so that I can read. Yeah. All right, super. So I can see Ashish mentioning that it's a process. Human resource is a process, people is manpower, and workforce is managing manpower. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ashish. Lovely insight which you have given. So let's try and understand here. Thanks for bringing that out. It's nothing but the people who make up the workforce for an organization is an HR actually. So let's try and understand what exactly is analytics, and why we're talking about analytics. People say that yes, it's a systematic way of analyzing the data, in a computational form. So if I have to ask you, what comes in your mind with the word analytics? Anyone? Again, use your chat box or unmute yourself. Anyone? Maybe, okay, so it's a data management. Beautiful. All right. So measurement, Harpreet mentions, data representation. Beautiful. Great, great. Nice thought. So ladies and gentlemen, let's try and understand. It is, when we say analytics, it is used for discovery, interpretation, communication of, meaningful pattern in the data. So when you actually applying a data pattern towards effective decision making, it becomes a key. I'll put it, in a very simple word. It is understood as a connection between the data and an effective decision making within the organization. So it is valuable in an area, where the rich data is get recorded for the information purpose, for analytics, which actually relies on the simultaneous application of statistics or computer programming or an operation research, or else for quantifying preferences and the performance. So organization may apply analytics to business data. It could be used to describe, predict, and to improve the business performance. Specifically in the area within the analytics, which includes predictive, prescriptive, enterprises decision making, descriptive analytics, cognitive analytics, big data analytics, we call them retail analytics, supply chain analytics, store assessment, stock keeping, optimization, marketing mix modeling, web analytics, speech analytics, Salesforce understanding, optimization of the sales, pricing analysis, promotion modeling, predicting science, graph analytics, credit risk analysis, for that matter, fraud analysis. So you will find that these analytics gets used into various different, frames. So that's why they say that it is not, we call it as a people analytics, whereas it is analytics working on the discovery, interpretation, and communication of a meaningful pattern in a data. and not a people related data, let me make it. So that's why I have crossed that line very religiously and very dedicatedly, just to make you guys highlight that do not confuse it with the people related element. So in a current competitive environment, there are great talented people, and the valuable assets, they are the key to us. So during the last couple of years, in fact I would say half a decade and a decade touching, uh, the great organizations have been actually putting a lot of investment, uh, understanding into the tools, information system to manage the performance, hiring, compliance, employees development, in order to enhance their capabilities and increase efficiency and effectiveness. Now, for doing that, using a data produced by using certain set of tools and system, typically implemented into the HR departments, and the most companies are, actually providing these reports. When we talk about some small organizations, so they will actually generating a report at a basic level. And there are organizations which have already launched the digital transformation process to take the things one step further. So by accompanying the reports with the basic analysis with an HR metrics, so they both go hand in hand together. Now you will find that these things which are very usually used from the past records, and here you assess the positive trends and the negative trends, and these trends actually helps you to create a benchmark which is comparing their performance against their competitors across the time and regions. So in order to bring real value and help driving the business competitiveness, HR analytics utilization needs to